One day you'll realize no one is coming to save you, and strangely that's when your life finally begins. Welcome to DudzMix. This is your space for clarity, growth, and real-life motivation that stays relevant anywhere in the world. Today, we're talking about something simple but powerful. The moment you stop waiting and start building yourself. Because the truth is most people are not stuck because they're awake. They're stuck because they're waiting. Waiting for motivation. Waiting for opportunity. Waiting for someone to believe in them. Waiting for the right time. But life doesn't work like that. Many of us grow up believing that someday something will happen that changes everything. A better job will appear. Someone will guide us. Luck will find us. Confidence will arrive. But years pass, and nothing changes. Not because life is unfair, but because growth begins when waiting ends. You don't become ready and then start. You start and then become ready. Musicians didn't wait until they were confident before singing. They sang while unsure. Athletes didn't wait until they were strong before training. They trained while weak. Every person you admire once felt lost. The difference is they moved anyway. Building yourself doesn't mean being perfect. It means being intentional. It means choosing discipline over comfort, growth over excuses, action over overthinking. You build yourself when you wake up and do the work even when you don't feel like it. You practice even when no one notices. You learn even when it's hard. You keep going even when progress feels slow. Self-building is quiet. No applause. No spotlight. No validation. Just effort, consistency, and patience. And most people quit here because they want results before they become the person capable of achieving them. Motivation is unreliable. Some days you feel unstoppable. Other days you feel nothing. If you depend on motivation, you will stop. But discipline continues even when emotions disappear. You don't brush your teeth because you feel inspired. You do it because it's part of who you are. Imagine if growth worked the same way. You read because you're a learner. You train because you respect your body. You improve your skills because you respect your future. Not because you're motivated, but because that's who you've decided to become. People think change happens in big moments. It doesn't. Change happens in daily decisions. One page read. One skill practice. One mistake learned from. One day you didn't quit. That's it. And after months, after years, you look back and realize you're not the same person anymore. Not because of luck, but because of consistency. One of the biggest reasons people stop building themselves is comparison. You look at someone successful and suddenly your progress feels small. But what you don't see are their failures, their doubts, their years of being unnoticed. Everyone's timeline is different. Some bloom early. Some bloom late. Some struggle quietly for years and suddenly rise. The important thing isn't speed. It's direction. Are you moving forward? Are you learning? Are you becoming better than yesterday? If yes, you're already winning. Here's the uncomfortable truth. No one is coming to fix your life. Not your friends. Not your family. Not your boss. Not society. People can support you, encourage you, inspire you, but they cannot build your life for you. That responsibility belongs to you. And while that sounds heavy, it's actually empowering, because it means your future is not controlled by luck. It's controlled by your choices. Maybe you made mistakes. Maybe you failed. Maybe you lost opportunities. That doesn't disqualify you. Every strong person has a messy past. Failure is not a life sentence. It's a lesson, and lessons are tools. You can rebuild, restart, relearn. As long as you're breathing, you're not done. Real transformation happens when your identity changes, not when you say, I want to be successful, but when you say, I am becoming someone who doesn't quit. I am becoming someone who learns daily. I am becoming someone who shows up. Identity drives behavior, and behavior shapes destiny. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your habits. Confidence isn't loud. It's not about showing off. It's not about proving others wrong. It is about knowing you're doing the work, even if no one sees it. Quiet confidence grows when you keep promises to yourself, when you finish what you start, when you face hard things instead of avoiding them, and one day you realize you're no longer seeking validation because you trust yourself. Building yourself is not a 7-day process.